Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin Off. Thanks again for tuning in to another sweet episode of the podcast. This week I'm joined by two of my very good buddies and fellow comedians, Dustin Slentz and Mitchell Harmon. Give them a round of applause. Let them hear it. Give it up. Give it up. As always, make sure you go check out those guys on social media. They have tons of stand-up dates coming up. We're all in the Fountain City Comedy Festival, October 5th through the 7th, so that is going to be a great time. You can find Dustin on Instagram at DustinTheWind17, and then you can find Mitchell at Mitchell Harmon Live on Instagram. They should have all their dates up on there. Other than that, as always, follow us at jakin.off.podcast and send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. I love you. Thank you so much for checking out the episode. Have a good listen to the episode. No, I'm just joking.
I do have some I want to kick it off with.
What is that?
Free Jussie Smollett.
Wait, is he actually in prison?
No, but I just got on a little Jussie Smollett kick lately. Check this out. I need to get a soundboard. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I've been collecting sounds. I like this one.
Did something happen recently with him?
Yeah, I just watched a bunch of Jussie videos. Just on a Jussie Smollett kick.
What is this sound?
Because it's like the subway is open 24 hours for a reason.
Is that actually him?
Yeah.
Why? Why is he saying that?
Because it's like the subway is open 24 hours for a reason.
They're like questioning his story, and he's like,
yeah.
People are like, what are you doing out that late? He's like, duh, it's open for a
Subway.
reason.
I mean, I do think that it's like, obviously what he did was wrong, but nothing weird about getting Subway at 3 a.m. or something, dude. You know? I feel like once we start questioning people for that, it's like, what's next, dude? You know, what's next? Security state.
I agree.
So let the man eat Subway. It's what he did instead that was wrong. It's not the Subway.
No,
the
I
problem.
think people's argument is like, this guy doesn't eat Subway.
Yeah, exactly. No, he doesn't.
He's gay.
He's just
and rich. He's rich gay.
Yeah.
He eats sushi.
Speaking of gay, we're going to open the show with a GIF.
Dude,
Wait. Wait, never mind. Sorry.
What is it?
I got another one for later.
Okay. What?
I'll try to find it. I thought I had a moment right there, but no, I'll find one that fits.
I read this article about this townhome. This lady died and her son took over the townhome and opened a strip club in the townhome. So like the people there are suing him. They're trying to evict him and all this stuff.
It's not like he's legally doing it.
No, it's definitely illegal.
Oh, okay.
But like,
there's no way the zoning laws allow that.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's in a residence, though, it's like kind of complicated to like kick him out. And the neighbors keep calling in noise complaints. They keep it'll be like 4:30 in the morning, and they'll be like, "Hey, they're having a strip club next door." Like they've been reporting on it and calling the police, and the police will just not show up because it's in San Jose, California. And they're like, we're not going out there because of a noise complaint. And then there was one time where they were going to go out there, but they called the person back to check on the status, and they didn't answer. And so they just never went. Nobody's gone. Nobody's like gone to check this out.
So somebody's going to have to like kill a stripper to get the cops to come out to
Dude,
shut
they
down
have
this
a
club?
lawyer. So like there's a lawyer representing all the other neighbors in the neighborhood now against this guy whose mom passed away. And so he like assumed her lease or whatever while they're figuring it out. And they said that immediately there was like construction going on in the middle of the night over at this place, like immediately. And then one day in their communal dumpster, there was a bunch of boxes for stripper poles just like in the dumpster all over the place.
First thing that came to his mind.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Was she like sick for a while and he was like planning it?
It doesn't.
No, dude, I bet he was about to sign a lease somewhere, and then once his mom died, he was like, fuck paying rent.
Dude.
Now I can use all this cash for fun extras, like extra stripper poles and hotter strippers.
I hope he killed her. Like, I hope they find out that it was like he slowly poisoned her.
It's really funny because they interview him
Use all the life insurance for that.
In the article. They talk to him, and so it says, I-Team reporter Melanie Woodrow called the number listed on the invitation and spoke with someone who identified himself as Fresh for 22 minutes, 2 S's in Fresh. He told her the private parties are for friends and family, and that his mom, who lived in the townhome recently, passed away. He denied charging money to get in for bottle service, and told ABC 7 News that 200 for bottles referred to tokens, not dollars. So they have a token system.
Bro, this is how we get away with doing illegal comedy shows.
Yes, dude. It's like the 200 roses thing on
donation beers.
Right, exactly. And he said the exotic dancers are entertainers, family and friends, not employees. And then they were talking about how there were security guards out in front with shirts that actually said security on it. They're like, well, if it's not a strip club, then why are there dudes standing outside in shirts that say security? And then this is what he said. He said he called the security guards his brothers and said they work a graveyard shift at nearby clubs, and that if they're outside, it's because they're smoking.
They just got off their security guard jobs and they're now over here smoking. This dude has a story for everything. It rules.
Dude,
I love this
really
dude.
Funny. I'm like kind of rooting for the guy.
Dude, I heard Jussie Smollett went to this club one time. Wait.
Oh my god, dude.
He blew it, dude.
Dude, this is like
No, listen.
oh my god.
I come really, really hard.
Do you remember that restaurant Don Cholitos, kind of by my house?
Yes.
It was there forever, and when the COVID shutdown happened, they just didn't shut down, and they wouldn't enforce the county or the city's mask enforced like things.
Yeah.
And the news would show up like once a week, and they would get a ticket. Like the cops would show up and like write them a ticket, and they're like, "Whatever, we'll pay the ticket. We're killing it, dude. We're packed every night." And the news would show up, and they'd be like, "Yep, we're just gonna stay open." They just kept being like, "Nah, dude, we're good." Then there was nothing they could do except write them tickets.
Yeah. Dude, I thought it was so funny that this dude, like, it is the exact way that we sell, like, or, like, do BYOB comedy shows, for sure. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. But it is hilarious that he's like, no, these aren't strippers. These are my friends and family. My mom just died. We're mourning. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, they said that there was like construction going on in the wee hours of the morning at first when his mom first died. And then pretty immediately is when they found all the trash for the stripper poles. So I think he did probably have like,
he was ready to go.
Yeah, he was ready to set up a strip club in his mom's house. What kind of business would you set up in your parents' house when they die?
I don't know. I'd probably just campaign to clear Jussie Smollett's name. Get some headquarters. Get some marketing teams on that.
Yeah.
Do the Andrew Tate like multiple TikTok account method, but but for Jussie.
Yeah, just for Jussie.
Yeah. Justice for just.
What
Jussie.
has made you watch these videos lately, dude?
I just think it's disgusting what the public did to this man. They're besmirching his name, telling everybody he's gay, and that's just not okay with me.
Well, dude, I appreciate you being so passionate about such a completely irrelevant topic.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying he's a good guy. Can't be going around just calling people gay like that.
But why? I don't understand. Nobody's questioning whether or not he is gay.
Watch your fucking mouth, dude.
He is. The problem was that he lied about being racially attacked. And got everybody like was upset.
I haven't got that far in the video.
Well, He lied about being racially Italian.
I don't know. What business would you open?
In my mom's house?
Yeah.
Well, if she had a townhome and she passed away, I feel like strip club maybe isn't good, but like a massage parlor where you can get happy endings.
Yeah, dude, subtle.
That's even
Nice.
more illegal.
Well, but it's I feel like
you can be more discreet with that.
More illegal, but like
You don't have to throw away boxes for stripper poles.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, it might be more illegal, but I also feel like it'd be easier to conceal. So and like plus, dude, like my mom's house has like a couple bedrooms too, so like I could get like a couple people in there getting jerked off. Getting jerked off.
I'm just like imagining,
you
like,
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I could get like a few masseuses.
like a real grassroots story. Like pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Like when I started this business, I was the only one that worked here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude.
I was going two man a hand.
Yeah, the idea of like an undercover boss episode where they go. It's like a massage parlor. They're like, oh my fucking god, like, have I been human trafficking people this entire time to give people hand jobs?
He's doing Asian voice to be undercover boss.
Dude, I don't know, man.
He's doing Mickey Rooney face.
I think that this guy fucked up by making it a strip club.
Yeah.
It's just way too. It's not appropriate for a townhome setting.
So it's not appropriate.
Yeah, it's
Why not like a swingers club instead?
That's dude.
Just a little
Yeah,
fuck
put
club.
some like white rocks in the garden beds or whatever it is those people do. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, is that like one of their signals?
I think that's a thing. Yeah, it's like.
Oh my
if
god,
somebody
we
has,
just did
like,
that too. We just
if
made
so-
a rock garden. Are
if
we
somebody
signaling?
has like a white like it's like I think it's like a certain color of rock or something.
I know pineapple's a thing.
Oh really? Wait.
I
what?
also have a pineapple shirt, dude, that I didn't
Like,
know
if you
until
eat
after I
pineapple-
bought it.
Upside down pineapple.
Yeah, it's like a sign.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
If you have an upside down pineapple, it's like,
means we fuck, dude, and we hope you do too.
yeah, we have disgusting old people sex. God damn. Like, bro, remember when we went to a swingers club?
Yeah. Ginny was there with us too. Yeah.
Me and Jake got into swingers club
Yes.
because we were trying to get the couples discount, so we just said we were a gay couple. And dude, I fucking killed it. It was the performance
dude,
of a century.
Honestly, it was incredible. We were going in, and I was standing behind Mitchell, and the lady that was at the counter was like, "Oh, you have a couple's ticket," and we were like, "Yes," because the ticket was like half the price,
Right.
Yeah.
if you're a couple. And they were like, "No, like you guys aren't a couple."
I was like, excuse me? And then they were like explaining, and I was like, can I talk to your manager? It's the only time in my fucking life I've ever talked to a manager. And this guy comes up and he's like, it's just for like men and women couples. I was like, it doesn't say that anywhere in the literature.
He said literature too.
And it fucking worked.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is... I'm just disappointed. We paid for a service.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything that this was against the rules.
Yeah.
Dude, I wasn't allowed to go that night. Remember? I was going to go with you guys, and I called Jessica, like, she was down at the lake. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the sex club. And she's like, what? No, I'm not okay with that. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. It's hilarious. It's just watching. It's just going to be a bunch of gross old people. It's sick, dude. And she's like, no, you're not going to a fuck club. And I'm like, what?
Fair,
No,
by the way.
come on.
Well, dude,
It
come
is
on.
fair.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
completely
It's
fair.
100% fair, but just my state of mind was like, babe, you don't understand. I am not trying to do anything. I just want to watch these gross old people and laugh.
That's why I went.
It's hilarious.
The unfortunate part about the whole situation, though, is that I did have to fuck Mitchell.
Bro,
Bro,
in
you know
front
what,
of those
though?
people.
The
That's the,
next
part that
day-
he's leaving out is that at the end of our conversation, they were like, then fuck.
The next morning,
it.
They were like, do it.
the next morning, I called Jessica. She's like, "What'd you do last night?" I'm like, "I fucking played video games. Didn't go to the fuck club, obviously, because of how not cool you are." And then I'm like, and then I'm like, "What'd you do?" And she's like, "Oh, we ended up going to the strip club." And I was like, "What, dude? That's worse.
it's the same
That's
shit.
worse."
Wait, how is it worse?
Because girls get like, if you get close to the stage, those strippers will grab women. Like,
True.
there's a good chance as a woman there, you're like, a stripper's gonna pull up your shirt or something. I was gonna watch other people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this happened, but like, there was a potential of like a stripper, somebody getting to watch a girl grind on my girlfriend. I was like, what, dude?
Yeah.
So I think it's worse because I
Bro.
believe in double standards and men are cool.
Yeah.
I sucked titties that night.
Yeah,
At
you did.
midnight,
I had no intention of sucking titties.
At midnight, they do a thing where like any volunteers can put whipped cream on their titties, and you can go up and suck them. And like I went, I got
love the idea that
some.
they're like, is anyone brave enough to do this?
There were plenty. There were plenty.
I know. It's just the idea of volunteers. They're like, I will be tribute.
And there was only 2 sets of good titties, but there was way more titties than that. It was a lot of.
There's like a longer line by the nice titties, and then there's just like another set of titties over there with no line.
Yeah.
And you went and sucked those, didn't you?
And I went back.
I know
for
you're a good guy.
No. I didn't suck the oldies. I sucked.
No, he
I sucked.
waited in line.
I waited in line and I went back for seconds and thirds, and then I realized I was like, wait.
After other people are also
That's
sucking on these
I was
titties?
drunk. I didn't realize that till afterwards. I was like, oh fuck, dude! I got all these dudes spit in my mouth that turned titties gay somehow.
Dude, yeah, because there's like definitely like leftover whipped cream residue after they suck them.
I forgot. I
it's
wasn't
funny
thinking.
because you're like, oh, this podcast is too much about how gay I am, but then everything you bring up is how gay you are.
I come really hard.
Oh, dude, I forgot about the whipped cream. I don't think I saw that. I didn't see that. The one thing I remember is at one point I was going pee, and there were just a bunch of people just smoking a blunt in the bathroom, like a huge blunt. And they were like, do you want any of this blunt? And I was like, yes. And then when I walked out of there, immediately I ran into a guy I knew, like not with his wife.
Oh, shit, dude.
I think, yeah, because Ginny was there and we like sat down and we're like talking to him for a little bit.
Well, did you run into, because me and you ran into someone else that we know also.
Wait,
but he was with his wife and they were sitting next to other people.
Maybe that's who it was, yeah.
That was kind of funny because like I feel like there was like a moment where he was like, what's up? But he just had to own it.
Yeah.
We weren't like trying to act like it was weird or anything.
Yeah, no, it was totally normal and chill, like.
Well, when you run into each other at a fuck club, it's not like either one has like judging leverage.
Well, I think that he kind of like got the vibes that like, because I'm there with Mitchell.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we got.
But you were there with your chick.
Yeah, of course.
Use Mitchell as a cover.
Yeah. Well, we were broken up at the time.
Ah.
And we actually got back together at the
fuck club.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, dude. You know, it's kind of
wow,
a
and I had to miss that beautiful night. That sucks,
modern
dude.
day love story.
It was disgusting, dude.
Yeah, it was. Well, I don't know. I didn't
That's
like
why
it.
I wanted
didn't
to
do
go.
any gross shit. Like I feel like.
Oh well, no. I'm just saying,
Jim,
like
we
swingers clubs in general, like no one hot is doing that. There's like 2 hot people in the whole building.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
gross.
I also feel like we went on an off night though, because there were like
I don't
other
think we
people that
did.
were like, it was sick a different time. That place is closed now though.
Yeah. Good.
It's closed. I
riddance,
think
bro.
somebody got shot there.
Probably deserved it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Didn't some lady show you her pussy or something? On the way out, she was like, it's pierced or something like that, and showed it to you.
I don't remember that. No, I don't know.
Dude,
I don't remember that.
this reminds me of the most uncomfortable way I've ever been flashed.
Oh.
When I was doing concrete a few years ago, I'm on a job site, like out in the country, right?
Oh, God.
It's a gravel road out in the country. There's like one other house on the gravel road. And I'm like the last one to leave the job site. I was like the last one to clean up my tools or whatever. So I pull out onto the gravel road. And this lady at the house next door is like bringing her trash to the curb. So she's bringing her trash to the curb as I'm driving by. So she's walking out. And next to her is her child, who's maybe like 3 or 4, just like standing next to her holding her hand. And I'm driving by and like, it's the country, so you wave. You know, I always wave to people. So I'm like leaving and I'm like, I do this. And she just goes and lifts up her shirt and just shows me her tits as she's holding her kid's hand with her other hand. And I was like, whoa, dude.
Oh, my God. Do you think it was like some like why do you think she did that?
I don't know. She's bored out in the country or she thought it was cute or something. I don't know, dude. It was wild.
I feel
That's
like
honestly like kind of disturbing.
It is. It was very
It's
disturbing.
like very horror movie ass shit.
Yeah.
Try not to spin that way too far. Sorry. But it sounds like a horror movie. Like that
That's
could
what
be
I was
like a
thinking.
Jordan Peele movie or something.
It was freaky, dude. I didn't like it.
Ugh.
I felt accosted.
Are you gonna say Jordan Peterson?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it could
was
be
like,
a
how's
Jordan
this-
Peterson movie. He's like, women don't flash their tits enough. Women don't flash their tits to men when they're holding their child's hand enough.
The aliens are actually white people. I didn't see the movie. I don't know what the movie is.
Oh, the Jordan Peele one?
Yeah, the farmhouse.
Oh, I
whatever
don't-
the hell.
I actually think that like, because I was like reading and like what it's actually about is like sensationalism in media and stuff. Because there's like this whole like
Yeah, dude, it was like one big message, and I was like, damn, I thought it was just gonna be like a cool, scary movie. I was
Yeah.
just trying to chill and watch a scary movie.
it was sick though. It was cool. I liked it a lot.
I thought it was alright.
scary. I thought like the ending was like a little convoluted.
Yeah.
You know? It's like it was like tough to understand. Like I literally had to go Google what was the meaning of this?
I'm like-
what was he trying to say?
I'm like such an asshole.
of this?
I'm like such an asshole about movies now, like the way my dad used to be. Like a plane would take off, and he'd be like, that engine wasn't cranking nearly fast enough to get off the ground. It's like, yeah, Dad, no one else knows about planes. Don't ruin the movie. But like in the first scene of that movie, he gets done with like a hard day's work, you know, the dad.
Yeah.
And he like walks into the barn and he takes off his pristine gloves, dude. And I'm like, oh, his gloves just look brand new and he's been out here for 8 hours. Fucking A, dude. Come on. Who's working on that movie? Get someone on there that knows how to beat up some gloves, dude. You don't have a glove beating guy? Fucking get it together, Jordan Peele.
Dude, one of the things I actually talked about this with somebody a couple of episodes ago when during the pandemic when we were watching Lighthouse and you and Joe got pissed at me because I was like, I don't like it. I didn't like it that much. And you guys were like, you were on your phone the entire time, dude. You were on your phone the whole time.
You literally were.
It sucks. The movie sucks. I saw enough, dude.
Oh my god,
sucks.
the same
It's not
arguments are
good.
gonna happen again now. It's about to restart.
It's such a dense movie. You have to like pay attention to what they're saying
dude,
the whole
you could
time.
never understand unless you pay attention the whole time.
I feel like the way movies
They're
work.
speaking. Yeah, they're speaking in pirate gibberish. It's hard to understand.
Cum drips through the grates of a lighthouse in that movie. It's not that deep, dude. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not even saying it's deep. I'm saying like literally to understand
It's
a
not that
fucking
dense.
single sentence, you have to listen
no,
to it.
dude. No, I don't. I could listen to it without looking at it.
Oh my
though.
God.
That's my point.
Okay, whatever.
Sucks. Movie sucks. We solved it.
I might have to poop again.
Dude, what is Lighthouse?
Dude. Okay, so it's this black and white movie. It's got Willem
Yeah,
Dafoe.
it's a Jordan Peele movie. It's a black and white movie.
Everything's
Willem
black and white.
Dafoe, dude, and you
It's
couldn't
got
get off
Willem-
your phone.
it's got
Willem
Willem
Dafoe
Dafoe,
and Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, and basically the premise is there are these two dudes that are working their shift at this lighthouse, but a storm comes, and so they end up having to stay there for longer, and they don't have enough provisions and stuff, and they're both sort of losing their minds as well due to like isolation and everything. And that's it. That's really what the whole movie is about.
It's like pretty much just them two the whole movie.
Yep, it's them two the whole movie. There's some seagulls. There's like, they obviously are like tripping out the whole time, and at some point somebody comes a lot, quite a bit of cum.
They have like a jerk off closet. Like, all right,
they
your turn to
literally-
jerk
they
off
were
in the
gonna,
closet.
like, the most well-known scene is just cum dripping onto this dude through like the grates of this lighthouse.
I don't
And
remember
then
that.
afterwards, everybody was like, it's such a great movie. It's amazing. And then I was the asshole because I didn't think it was that good.
The dialogue was amazing. Like I don't even know how you.
Yeah, the dialogue of that guy being like, "Oh fuck, I'm coming."
Yep, that's how you said it.
I'm just kidding. He's like, "Arr, I'm coming. I be coming." Oh,
Oh, he's so mad right now.
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's open 24 hours.
God.
Really, really hard.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Dustin hates it.
What? How old do you guys think you should have to be to watch porn?
I want my kid to be really smart, so I'm gonna play it while they're in the belly.
You're gonna like put headphones over.
Yeah.
You're pregnant.
And I want
baby
them to
mama's stomach. I don't know. I don't want to assume she's your wife.
I think they should be able to start watching around 12, 13, but no sound. They can't have sound until they're 21, dude. The sound is disturbing.
Well, they were trying to put law requiring age verification on porn sites in Texas, but the
It
Supreme
happened.
I
They're
thought
already
that
doing it in
already
they
Virginia,
struck
right?
it down, dude.
I thought that
Texas
already
in
was a
Virginia.
thing. No, you have to say
There is a state
18?
that's doing it. You have to put it
Some states
you have to put it in your
have.
driver's license.
But in Texas, they were trying to institute one, and the Texas Supreme Court was like, "Hell no, kids need porn."
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's like a weird issue because on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't think kids should be able to watch porn. But on the other hand, I'm like, should we be having to verify our age on the internet?
Yeah, or have the government have the ability to track that? No way, dude. Fuck that law.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be
That's
like
the parents' job.
It wouldn't be the government though. Like it would be the porn sites would be responsible for it. And if they got caught not doing it, they could get in a lot of trouble and get fined and
So
stuff.
if the government wanted it, they could subpoena it.
I literally thought they
I don't
already
know.
did
I don't
that.
think so. I think that there's like a lot of like rules and stuff on like what you can store and how you can store it and who can store it. So I think that probably I don't know. I don't know how it would work. I think it's probably good to not have them though. Personally, I think kids should be able to watch it. That's a joke. It's just funny because that is kind of inherently the stance that you have to take if you don't think there should be age verification, which I don't. But what I am saying is that I think kids should be able to watch porn. Is kind of what you are saying ultimately.
It's
a real catch-22.
I don't know. I feel like I don't care.
No, I don't care either. Like I started watching porn when I was a kid, and I turned out great.
No, I'm saying like I don't care about the age verification. I think that's fine.
You think it's okay? I mean, like I think if it's as simple as just having to be like, yeah, I'm over 13, then that's okay. But I think that if we're talking about like checking IDs,
Yeah, that's how
on the
Virginia was
internet?
doing it. Is like you had to put in your driver's license number like on the porn site. Like, that's crazy to me.
Oh, yeah, that's nuts.
I've never heard of that. Let's see what I don't think that this was. I don't think that they even got that far. I don't even think that they got that far with how they were going to institute it because the Supreme Court saw what was happening and they stepped in immediately and were like, hey, these kids need porn. They need it. You got to let them watch porn. That's what they want. They want these little kids.
Dude, the way
to
they should
watch
verify
porn.
the age is just by like, asking like questions like,
Yeah.
where is the clitoris? And if the kid can't answer it, he shouldn't be watching porn, dude. He's too young.
Well, there are a lot of grown adult men who wouldn't be able to watch porn.
yeah, I
then,
need
too.
a better example, but like
Yeah.
just stupid shit like that.
Yeah, you could ask them, what does a boob feel like?
Yeah,
bag
the
of sand.
Yeah. I don't know. What else? How else do we prove? I mean, we prove that we're not robots all the time.
Yeah, with the
Bro,
captcha
I've been
things.
struggling with that lately.
Have you really?
I'm like, I swear to God, that's a crosswalk, and it just keeps checking me. I've been having to do the captcha over and over. It's pissing me
Dude,
off.
that happens to me with like traffic lights. So like, which one has? Show the ones with traffic lights, and then it'll be like one of the image where like a sliver of the traffic light.
Yeah,
In it,
do
but
you
the
click
pole's
that
also
one or
kinda
not?
in it. I'm like, do you want the light or the whole structure? What are we going for here? Why? I don't know. It's frustrating.
You
dude.
guys have issues with these frequently?
Traffic lights
When
and
it has a little
bicycles.
teeny corner
Yeah,
in
little
one
teeny
of the
corner, dude.
squares, do you
What's the
click
rule?
that? Do you click
Do you
that,
click
or
it
is it not enough in the image?
I click it when it's like clearly a traffic light or clearly a crosswalk. Like,
Yeah,
if
but
it's just like
there's
a little corner.
sometimes there's
Why
like
are you
a
rolling your
little
eyes at me,
smidge.
dude? I'm answering your question.
He's really
Yeah, he's getting like
upset.
pissed off.
Well,
at
he
me.
was
It's
like saying,
dude,
he
sorry,
was
I
saying
can
it like
do
it
the
was so
fucking-
simple.
I
Like
can
he didn't
do
even
it right.
understand
Sorry,
the
dude.
question. I didn't say anything, dude. I'm allowed to roll my eyes, dude.
I'm just saying, like, if it's clearly a crosswalk, then you click the picture of the fucking crosswalk, dude.
Yeah, but the crosswalk will go through like 5 or 6 squares.
Yeah.
Like, and then like,
Right.
but what about that one with just like the sliver of the crosswalk? You've never like even thought about that? You're just like, nah, don't click
Well,
that
I
one.
ask myself, is this a picture of a crosswalk, or is this a picture that has a little sliver of the crosswalk in it?
I don't have that much trouble with it, but I've been like trying to sneak up on it, like in the sense that like I just try to like I take a breath and I just try to do it confident, like real quick. I'm like, I'll just do it real fast.
You're studying in your off time. You're like got like flashcards that are pictures of streetlights.
Dude, I'll sit there and stare at it.
Yes. I don't know. I've never had to like redo one of those in my life, honestly.
I have, dude. Sometimes it's like show the ones with motorcycles, and there's like a scooter in one of them, and you're like, do they not know what a motorcycle is? Do I click the scooter? How dumb are they? Who built the CAPTCHA?
No,
Who's
dude,
on the other end of this?
Don't click it because it's a scooter.
Dude, I've done it before and stuff like that, and it still works.
Dude, they're
gaslighting me, dude.
It's like what would work on a robot, because the robot is like, technically there is a sliver of the crosswalk, or like, is a scooter a motorcycle? Maybe technically, you know. You're exactly the kind of person that they're trying to weed out of this stuff. You're too close to a robot.
Yeah, right, dude.
Yeah. Do you have your birth certificate?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he was a robot this whole time? It would make a lot of sense. Your body's in good shape for your age.
Yeah, wait a second. Let's see a birth certificate.
Yeah, dude. Let's see
I
your
think
birth
Dustin's from
certificate.
Kenya.
Yeah, a robot factory in Kenya, dude.
I don't know how to prove. Sorry.
You can't do Barack Obama? Come on, dude. Just see if you can do it. I'll cut it out if it's not good. I'll just edit it out.
I'm Barack Obama.
I don't know. Yeah, throw Barack a question, I guess.
Hey, Barack, what was your favorite thing to drone strike when you were president?
I hate weddings.
Barack, what is your favorite ice cream?
Baby penis. Hot dog. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really do it. My throat's sore.
Yeah, it's all right, Barack. We'll get you next time.
Barack.
Dude. So you guys know about how everybody in Iceland is like kind of inbred?
No, but
Like,
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's like
It's a small
enough
place,
that
yeah.
everybody is technically like related to each other, but big enough that not everybody like knows
Not like
how.
deformities.
Yeah, like they can't like know how like exactly they're related completely. So it's like there's not a lot of
So the whole island's related. I also heard they're constantly getting stuck in things.
What?
Like in washer and dryers or under the bed.
In Iceland?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'm making a porn
It's a
reference.
stuck porn
do they
reference.
do a lot of stuck porn in Iceland?
Yeah, because they're all step something.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that's my bad.
Well,
dude.
step
I
is by
didn't-
marriage. That's not related.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't track. My
I
bad.
didn't know. My parents are still together.
But dude, they're so like they're basically like hillbillies, you know? Like that's what happens if you like just like bang your relatives too much, you become sort of like you get all these practices that are like weird
Well, that's
and
not
fucked
what a
up.
hillbilly is, but
It pretty much is. And
no,
they're
a
like,
hillbilly is someone who does not leave their land.
yeah, exactly.
Like, if you meet a
like in
hillbilly,
Iceland,
you
that's
fucked
what
up.
they're doing.
Well,
they don't leave, and they all
I mean,
bang
like their
each other,
spot
and
in the
marry each
woods.
other. Yeah, but
Like they live off their land and shit.
yeah, so that's what everybody in Iceland is like. And they're all married to their relatives. And they all like hunt whales insanely. Like, so a few weeks ago, there was this crazy thing that happened. A cruise ship was pulling up into the port in Iceland that it was stopping at. And at that exact time, there was this town that was like driving all of these whales into the cove and just murdering them. Like, and so the water is like straight up red with blood as this cruise ship is like pulling up into the port. And that's like their shit. That's what they all do. They all hunt whales, and they just recently had like this moratorium or whatever you want to call it on hunting whales. And they're getting a lot of backlash now because they were like, jigs up, we're going back to hunting whales. And how they do it, I read, this is what blew my mind. This is why I like put this in today, because they use harpoons that have grenades on the tips of them.
Oh my god, that's tight.
It's fucking crazy, dude. They shoot them with grenade tip harpoons.
Is it okay?
They're the
I feel like I've seen something
What are they
like
hunting
that
them
where
for?
it's like
The fat?
when you
Is it for fat or for oil or for food source? What are they?
They do all kinds of stuff with it. I mean, like they.
So I feel like you're really gonna taint some shit once you introduce explosives into the equation.
Yeah, it's not great. The whales that they hunt. What are they called? They're the second largest whale. They're the second largest to blue whales.
Hump?
No, they're not hump. That's what I thought too. They were a kind of whale that I'd never heard of before, but they are in danger of, potentially going extinct. I don't think that they're like a protected animal yet, but it's like it's a group of animals where the whoever tracks that shit is like, these guys could go extinct because we keep shooting them with harpoons that have grenades on the tip.
That's wild.
It's like
dude.
pretty crazy.
They just find like 2 other things to also do, and then you could probably still kill whales. You know?
Yes.
Just find 2 other things to kill,
yes.
like some elk or something. I don't know what animals they have over there.
Yeah. What are the most prominent animals in Iceland?
It's all whales, dude. It's all fishing and whales. Like they all kill whales. Dude, the community does it too. Like that shit that happened with the cruise ship.
That sounds fun.
That was like a town whale hunt.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking blast.
I think it sounds psychotic, dude.
Yeah, it's obviously insane. It's like the fucking movie Hereditary.
Yeah.
But like,
I think
imagine
getting together
being,
with your town to hunt something is cool. I don't know about whales and explosives.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, imagine you're like in like 6th grade, and you're fucking with all your boys just blowing up whales.
Yeah.
That sounds sick.
So the one, I should clarify, the one with the cruise ship, that one they don't use, or at least they didn't say that they explicitly say that they used grenade-tipped harpoons. But this one, they were like, yeah, they hunt these big-ass whales by using grenade-tipped harpoons. The other one, what they did is they all get boats, and they find like a pod of these whales, and they drive them in to the cove, and then they just stab the shit out of them in the cove, and then the whole cove turns red with blood. It's
and they're all
crazy.
just like,
yeah, and they're all like, oh, they're whatever fucking hillbilly Iceland people yell, redneck Iceland people.
Damn, I wanted you to try.
I don't know. That's how Bjork sounds, kind of, right? That's how they talk.
Is the dude from Frozen? Is that the voice he's supposed to be doing? Is he supposed to be from Iceland?
I think so, yeah, or like some shit like that, But
I've never seen Frozen.
yeah,
It kind of blew my mind that everyone saw it. I was like, wait, we're all watching baby girl movies?
sometimes.
I didn't know that.
Well, I like Disney movies, so I watched it. Like
Yeah.
I made a point to watch it.
Well, now that
I didn't think it was very good.
I had like this, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like closed-minded before. Now I'm like open to watching it. But I
Yeah.
was like, wait, I thought you didn't want,
You thought it was for babies?
thought it was for babies.
I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty mid for all the love it got, honestly.
Some of us, still want to be babies, dude. Just sometimes.
True.
I've been watching Disney movies in Chinese.
Dude, nice.
It's pretty tough to
They
follow.
edit
Are the
out-
songs in Chinese?
Yes, dude. Yeah, the songs in Chinese. I watched Mulan, obviously.
Right.
Because that one, the most recent
new one?
that they made, yeah. I haven't watched it all the way through, but the original one they have in Chinese and stuff. But the new one they made, like, it was released in China and stuff too, and it was a big deal. People there were like super stoked about it. So I was like interested to watch it. I guess it's like closer to the actual sort of like story of Mulan, It's like a historical story in Chinese, like folklore kind of shit,
Bro, I've been watching some Chinese videos.
Really?
Have you ever heard of a guy Serpinza or something like that? Serpinza? I don't know. He's got a YouTube channel, but I don't know. It's like educational shit. It's like I don't know what I want to say here.
Just go ahead, dude.
I was waiting for the page to turn. I was like, oh no. Oh no, where's this headed?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything to say.
What is it though? Like, what are the videos about?
I don't know. Just random shit. Like, it is pretty crazy. Like, okay, one of the things was if you're a foreigner living there, you have a policeman assigned to you, and he's supposed to keep tabs on you, like, at all times,
Yeah.
like, know where you're at, like,
Yeah.
all the time. That's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah. I think like stuff that I've read is there will be people that like go there like and are working for the U.S. government, and they will like be in certain housing districts or whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, people like go into our apartment when we're not there and like look through our shit and stuff. And it's like they're not stealing anything, of course, like except for if you have valuable information, they'll like take a picture of it or something. But it's like spying, you're like being spied on the entire time you're there.
And then every once in a while, like,
they do that here too.
Yeah,
true.
There's a fake police station. Where was that, in San Francisco or something? It was like a Chinese police station. They were like detaining Chinese citizens because like when there's like dissent and stuff, and they do it with like colleges and stuff too. They have like students that are like they're like plans to like if this fucking kid raises his hand about and says something bad about China, then all of a sudden his parents get a phone call. Like they do crazy shit. But yeah, there was it was a police station with jail cells that was not legitimate. That was just it was run by.
I feel like I like heard like a little bit about that.
That's wild,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking.
That's the business I would have in my parents' townhome. Is I would have a jail, dude. I would just be locking people up I didn't like, dude. Dissenting comedians, people that don't think I'm funny.
There was I was reading actually the other day about this comedian who got arrested because he used a phrase in a joke that the Chinese military uses, and so he ended up getting, I don't think that he got like put in prison or anything, but I think like he got like his shows shut down and stuff, like that kind of thing. Because it really is like if something can even be perceived as negative or making fun of the Chinese Communist Party or China just in general, like it can be like and oftentimes, dude, like if you hear people talk about it, like they're not like, this isn't, like applied equally, of course. Like not everybody that says anything bad, like is getting in trouble. But like if you are a person who's like more prominent in a town or a region or society or whatever, like the pressure for you to like not do that shit is like way higher than like if you're just like a dude in some village. You know what I mean?
What was
like,
that dude, that billionaire, Jack Ma or whatever?
Yeah.
He just he said a couple things and then he just disappeared for a few months, and they didn't like, people were like, where's Jack Ma? And China's like, we don't know. And then he like resurfaced and came out and was like, I love China and everything about it.
Yeah.
It was like, it was
he's
so
the
weird.
He's like the head of Amazon.
Oh,
there.
dude,
Yeah.
you know
Like
what you
he's
should
like
get into?
their version of Amazon, Tencent, I think is what it's called. But like he's the head of that. And yeah, he was like pushing back on some economic policies because the Chinese Communist Party was like, this company is getting too powerful. So like the whole deal of what's happening there now is like, do you guys know what the Great Leap Forward is? Where like a bunch of people there died because
I think the guy that I was watching calls it something out, like I think he calls it maybe the Great Leap Backwards or something like that.
Yeah, so there's like obviously like even people that like came after Mao were like, that shit was like bad, like it was terrible policy, and like there's a whole bunch of reasons of like why it like went awry, but the idea behind it was, this is a communist party and they wanted to get to communism, but like they're very Marxist, and Marx says there's 6 steps to communism, and like the first step is like the mode of production that like is just present in like nature, and then after that is slavery, and then comes feudalism, and then capitalism, socialism, and communism. And so China was at feudalism. China never got to capitalism before the Communist Party took over. And so what Mao's Great Leap Forward, the idea behind it was, he was like, we're going to leap past capitalism and socialism straight to communism through the power of the people in China, specifically like rural people. But like ultimately, like it was just terribly thought out. The idea was awful. The like execution and like the way the government is set up there was like bad.
Bro,
and like
people started eating each other. They had to munch each other.
There was like a lot of incentives to like lower Communist Party members to report that everything was going fine in these rural towns where like a lot of this grain was being produced. They were over reporting how much grain was producing, and so they were giving too much of it to the national party, because they didn't want to get in trouble for like these towns not producing
Dude, we're
enough
gonna
grain.
get murdered.
And so it was like really complicated though. But yeah, I was like,
Yeah, dude, I'm about to get followed home from this shit.
it's fucking no, dude. Nothing. They're not gonna do anything to us.
I don't know, dude. You're in school.
Are you
taking
gonna go to
Chinese
China?
classes?
I
You're
am
probably
gonna go to
bugged,
China,
dude.
yeah.
Then you should watch your fucking mouth.
No, it's okay, dude.
I
I didn't say anything wrong. You just can't talk about it when you go there. Like you can't go to like a tour of Tiananmen Square and be like, oh, what about the massacre?
Yeah.
because first of all, because a lot of people would look
I
at you
don't
and be
think
like,
I'm
what are
ever-
you talking about?
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm
Like, they
ever gonna
wouldn't
go to China just because I'm afraid I would like make some joke that'll give me Jack Mod.
Nah, dude. I feel like most of the stuff that I would do when I would go there would just like have me like pretty far removed from that, and I think about it enough that I'm like, I know what not to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah. But there's definitely like I've thought about like I would never do comedy there,
Oh yeah,
sure.
definitely
Yeah.
not.
but maybe though, but maybe a little bit.
Maybe you could get like a set of one-liners or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like Americans are so fat. Like if I just like did stuff like that, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But
Just for the sake of doing it.
I know some comedians who have like done comedy in Southeast Asia. I don't know specifically about China, but I know like Thailand and like Singapore and Japan and like South Korea have like comedy scenes where you could go there and set up shows and stuff. I've thought about it. Be cool.
Anyways.
Yep.
We love you, China.
Yeah.
Big fans. Big fans.
Now say it in Chinese.
Ni hao ma. Is that okay?
Yeah, that was all right. How are you doing? How's it going? Hey, how are you?
I just added the ma. Was that a
Yeah.
thing?
No, yeah, that's how you say a question. You put ma at the end.
Woo!
That makes anything a yes or no question.
Dude, it's because my parents. You
It's
know
like a
how
question mark?
It's because my parents
Kind
played.
of. It's like a yeah. It's just like a because you know it's all a tonal language. So like we indicate questions by like inflection in our tone. Like, hey, are you okay? Like that's how you know that I'm asking you a question, but it's not like that in Chinese.
I added the ma just on instinct. I'm just naturally smart because my parents played porn in the belly.
Dude, I did. This is, I don't know. I didn't plan on talking about all that. But one thing that I did plan on talking about is that the fertility rate in South Korea is below 1 now, 0.7, which is like crazy.
What does that mean?
That means that
So,
there's
like,
less than
70%
one
births
kid
for
being,
all deaths or whatever
It's like, yeah, less than one child is being born
for every death.
per woman or per household.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like really low. They were so, and essentially what that means, because they'll pay you to have a baby there. Like they'll give you, like if you have a baby in South Korea, they send you a bunch of like food and meat and stuff. Like it's like hugely celebrated whenever somebody has a child, because only like 18,000 babies were born there in the month of June or something like that. Like just over 18,000.
yeah, dude. They need workers. They need
Yeah.
factory workers.
It's true though. Like
I feel
that,
like isn't
I
that
mean,
kind of like the trend in general? Like
no, not as
aren't
bad
people
everywhere.
talking about like
Elon Musk is freaking out about it. He's
Isn't
like,
everyone-
people got to have more kids. We're losing the workforce.
We're never.
Yeah, I keep hearing
we will
about
like.
that shit.
We will never be like in serious danger of that in this country because we allow people to move here. We allow immigration.
Plus AI.
Yeah, but
and we have an endless supply of to have children.
that's true too. But it's like not ever really going to be like that big of a problem for us. At least not in like our lifetimes or like, you know, our kids' lifetimes. I'm not having fucking kids, but like if I
Me
did,
neither, dude.
like their lifetimes, it wouldn't be an issue here. But like Europe, people are getting, the population is getting older and they're not having as many kids. And in Asia, it's happening in like every Asian country too.
Dude,
It's
it's gonna
kind
be
of
so-
wild. It's going to be really interesting. It could be pretty detrimental to society and like the world because people will be too old to work.
It's gonna be so funny when Mitchell is the only father between the three of us.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
doubt
be
it.
messed up, dude.
I don't
He's
think
like
I'll
playing
do it.
porn for his baby in the womb.
It's Beethoven, but it's the dog.
Yeah,
Really kinky porn.
he's like, this is This is my favorite Mia Khalifa.
I'm not a big Mia Khalifa guy.
No.
I like Christian porn.
Oh.
Dude, I saw that. This dude rules.
I forgot. There actually is a video.
10 a.m., the Norfolk Police Division responded to a call of a man driving eastbound on 275 with a Watusi bowl in his passenger seat.
Bro, look at the mod on that car.
The officers received a call reference a car driving
His
into
windshield's
town that
modded.
had
He cut out part of the
cow
roof,
in it.
dude. This dude loves this bull.
They thought that it was going to be, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually fit inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Well,
If you look at the
technically.
gate on the side of the
As a
vehicle,
result, the officer performed
there's like a sign on it. I think he won like a best in show, like best car. Nebraska best car entry. Like he has a prize.
Oh my God, there's shit all down the back of the car.
Wait.
Go back. There's shit everywhere.
Hole was big enough. Well, technically.
As a result, the officer performed a traffic stop and addressed some traffic violations that were occurring with that particular situation.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi
gotta hear
Bull's
an interview with
name
this
was
guy.
Howdy Doody. He was immediately pulled over by Norfolk police, and they performed a
More like
routine
Audi
traffic
duty,
stop.
dude. Look at that
The
car.
officer wrote him some warnings. There were some citable issues with that situation. The officer chose to write him a warning and ask him to take the animal back home and
Dude,
to
it's-
leave the city.
Meyer and Howdy Doody
It's an
are
old
on their
police
way
car,
back
too.
home, and no one was hurt.
Lice.
From Norfolk News Channel,
He
Nebraska,
took
Andrew
the PO
Pfeiffer.
off, and it just says lice on the police car, or the car that he's driving.
I'm guessing he had to change doors.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But it's on the trunk too. The PO is scraped off also. So that's what I thought too. I was like, oh, it probably is just coincidence. But then it's done the same way on the side.
Interesting.
Yeah, this guy is weird. I wish that we would have gotten an interview with him.
I know. I just showed him talking to the cop.
Yeah, but maybe
He must have declined because there's no way
That's
the
my
reporter
guess.
doesn't go as.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
way.
for sure.
You got to talk to that guy.
Dude, I think it's kind of fucked up that he has another pair of bull horns on the front of his car.
Yeah, like a trophy.
All around. Yeah, it's
That
kind
could
of
be you
fucked up.
someday, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Howdy doody.
God,
That could be
dude.
you.
There was shit all down the back of it though. That's so gross.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a shit statue back there.
Ugh. Dude, why does he do it though? Like they never explained why he did it. I read the article too. It didn't really
Is
say.
it like the guys
Well,
in
he
New York
obviously
that-
won best car entry in the Nebraska car rodeo, so it seems pretty worth it to me.
Yeah, but do you think that maybe he was like on his way back from there?
That's what I think.
Yeah, he was just like stopping through.
I think he wanted to go to the Nebraska car rodeo and was like, you know what'd be crazy is if I put my bull in my car. And then he went and won and he's just driving home having a day, dude, and it gets pulled over.
What's a car rodeo? Also,
Google Nebraska car rodeo. I
Like,
bet there's
do
some
they
fucking
ride
sick
on the-
images.
I think he did it for the same reason dudes go to Venice Beach with a giant snake on their shoulders. He's trying to get laid.
Yeah, he wants the chicks.
Yeah.
what is a car rodeo?
Needs a
to
lady
get
that can help him on the farm.
Yeah, he's trying to get some corn-fed pussy.
These ungrateful kids moved to the city. Fucking liberals. They don't even know how to work.
Buffalo Bill, Nebraska rodeos.
The thing says Nebraska car rodeo on the side of his car, right?
Yeah, I googled Nebraska car rodeo though, and there's no.
He just made up his own award as a story for the cops. He's like, nah, dude, I was going to the car rodeo.
Yeah, it just keeps coming up with like regular rodeos. Like it's just. Yeah, that's what. I
Dude,
was
he made it up.
That's why I was wondering. Like a car rodeo doesn't sound like a thing. Like people riding on cars trying to like hold on.
Well, it's a car rodeo parade, so I figured like
Oh.
there's a rodeo happening, but there's also like a car rodeo parade thing where people like do
Yeah.
like silly rednecky things to their cars, like big ass
Yeah.
bull horns or
Yeah.
look at this fucking 800-pound truck nuts
Yeah,
that are dragging
stuffing
and
inside
sparking.
the carcass of a whale that they killed. Dude, no, I thought it was cool though. I didn't notice all the shit the first time. That's really.
I didn't
gross.
notice the shit
Like,
either.
that's so
Crazy.
disgusting, dude.
Because I'm such a fucking dork about like, oh, look what he did to get that fucking windshield in place. I didn't even see the shit, dude. I was looking at all the mods on the car.
Bro,
Yeah,
imagine-
Dustin's like, how did he use zip ties to make this happen?
Hey, bro. Zip ties are sick.
What? Imagine what, dude?
Just like being behind it and getting fucking shit on your windshield.
falling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about with the camera shot from behind. Like, I would not get too close, dude.
Ugh, dude, it's disgusting. Well, we've reached the end. It's over.
Of the podcast?
Yeah, we did it.
All right.
We did a whole podcast.
Sorry, China.
Yeah, China. My bad, China. Hit me up if you want to see a really cool GIF of Mitchell. I can't post
The
it,
GIF
but
is cool.
if you hit me up via DM, I'll send it to you. Or if you see me in real life, I'll show it to you on my phone. There you go.
That's fair.
What do you guys have anything to plug?
Comedy Crawl on Saturday.
Comedy
Crawl
Crawl.
number 2.
Are you on that too?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
me and Dustin are on it.
September 16th, Knuckleheads, Billy Wayne, or not. September 16th, The Emerald with Billy Wayne Davis.
Ah, nice.
September 19th, The Bottleneck in Lawrence with Billy Wayne Davis.
There you go.
And obviously Fountain City,
Mm-hmm.
When is that?
second weekend of October. Weekend after Skankfest.
Hell yeah.
5th, 6th, and 7th, Fountain City Comedy Festival, year 2.
I'm gonna be in Skankfest. I made it. No one watches this thing. It doesn't
I
matter.
bought tickets.
That's
I'm going
not
to go
true,
and
dude.
watch Mitchell at Skankfest.
No.
Watch this. and
No, that's
listen.
true. I've heard. I've actually people that you don't even know because I was on. They're like listening to some episodes, and they were like, "Dude, your friend's
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
is good."
So I'm going to go watch Mitchell at Skankfest. But at some point at Skankfest, since Mitchell's an artist and I just a fucking stupid fan, there's going to be like a rope between us and Mitchell's going to have to cold shoulder me.
Dude, I'm gonna try to make out with Roseanne Barr.
All
I'm gonna try to fuck her.
Well, tune back in. In October sometime, we'll have you back on to talk about how that went.
God, dude, I have to shit so bad after looking at what that bowl did.
All right, as always. Oh, hey, I'm headlining Barrel of the Bottom September 30th. One night stand up Saturday, September 30th. Oh, yeah. You can get your tickets now. Follow the podcast at jakin.off.podcast and send me anything to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. Other than that, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.